Every night, just as the clock strikes midnight, a voice that isn't mine begins to echo through the room, weaving a tale of horror where I am the unwilling protagonist. It starts softly, a whisper that seems to come from the walls themselves, recounting scenes I don't remember living but feel bone-chillingly real. The voice, deep and gravelly, tells of a life spiraling into chaos, of shadows that stalk and eyes that never blink. It knows my fears, my secrets, and my weaknesses, and it uses them to create a narrative that leaves me paralyzed under the covers, unable to move or scream. In the first few nights, I tried to dismiss it as a vivid nightmare or perhaps a trick of the mind. But as the stories grew more vivid and the details eerily accurate, I realized this was something far more sinister. The voice described my daily life with unnerving precision and then twisted it into something grotesque. It spoke of an unseen force that lived in my reflection, one that could step out from the glass and take my place if I ever dared to look too long. I became obsessed with the mirrors in my house, covering them with sheets, but each night, the voice would laugh, reminding me that nothing could hide from it forever. Desperation drove me to seek answers. I combed through forums, seeking anyone who might understand or even believe me, but every lead turned cold. The voice began to taunt me, hinting at a finale I wasn't prepared to face. Then one evening, scrolling through an obscure thread, I found a post that mirrored my experiences. The poster claimed to have vanquished their tormentor by confronting it directly, by stepping into their own reflection and facing the darkness head-on. It felt like a gamble, but the voice was closing in, the stories becoming darker and more personal, and I knew I was running out of time. That night, as the voice began its sinister storytelling, I stood in front of the mirror, heart pounding. I waited for the moment it would start to describe my reflection, the moment it would claim I was no longer me. Summoning every ounce of courage, I stared into my own eyes and whispered, "I am not afraid of you." The voice faltered, the story stuttering to a halt. The air grew colder, and for a moment, I thought I saw a shadow behind the glass, reaching out with a hand that was almost mine. But then, just as suddenly, the voice was gone, leaving me alone in silence. I haven't heard it since, but sometimes, in the quiet of the night, I still feel eyes on me, waiting for a moment of weakness to return.